Hello everyone, so today I'm just going to be recording on my phone since I do not have the patience to open up OBS right now. But today I'm going to be talking about freaking Loki in Smite and how he is the most underutilized god. And I'm not just talking about picks and bans, I'm not just talking about people picking Loki, but the way that HiRez ended up designing Loki. So around the early seasons 1 through 3, Loki was kind of a one-trick pony. You basically picked Loki if you wanted to one-shot a mid laner. It was pretty straightforward, and like the decoy was never great. The decoy is still not great. Well, the decoy is awful. It's just clear at this point. But you could get away with picking Loki and just pub stomping if you know how to play Loki well. But now you can't do any of that because HiRez got nerfed. Just things that Loki builds well into just got nerfed into the ground, so Loki has almost no merit. What frustrates me about Smite is how they keep adding new gods when they do not need new gods. They need to just redesign their gods. Like Odin. Odin has one of the most interesting mythologies, the most interesting lores, but he just sucks as a character because they didn't put any time into designing him. It's so just, like, what's his ult? What does his ult even do? Puts up a cage? Like, in certain metas, Odin's okay. Well, okay, I'll be fair. In certain metas, Odin is good. Because Odin could lock down healers, lock down characters that don't have jumps or escapes out of his cage. But he just could be so much more interesting. Same with Loki. I don't know why Smite players have a better chance of ulting a Morrigan decoy than a Loki decoy. When you're going into Smite and when you discover what the characters are modeled after, like that they're all mythological gods, what are the characters that you want to play? You want to play Zeus, you want to play Poseidon, you want to play Hades, you want to play Thor, you want to play Odin, you want to play Loki. Loki is such an interesting character that they just leave to rot. Like, his kit sucks. No one's getting tricked by any part of Loki's kit. Like, the one thing that keeps people playing Loki is the fact that Loki could fake back. He could hit B, wait a few seconds, and when he would normally be going back to base, he could pop his invis. That is the only value that Loki brings to his video game. It is so irritating because Loki has one of the most dedicated fan bases. I'm a 10 mastery Loki and I was in the frickin' Loki clan for years. Those people love this character so much, but the character just sucks. I just want HiRez to do something about Loki. I want them to redesign his kit completely. You could keep his 1, since his 1 is probably one of his only good abilities, but his ult is so not interesting. It's so easy to counter. Like, all that you need to do against a Loki is group up. That's all. You don't have to have the best mechanical skill. You don't have to do anything. You just have to group up. If he ults in, just throw your CC. Because you just throw your CC on top of yourself. Because you know where Loki's going to be. Loki's going to be right on you because that's the only way they could deliver damage. Now, I'm not complaining that he's melee because of course he would be melee. But add some sort of AoE. Add something that makes him just the slightest bit more fascinating. Because right now, all that Loki does, pops his 1, his 3, ults, auto attacks. In the highest skill level players only switch up that combo by this much. Instead of popping their 3 since it makes a noise, which is minor, but they just pop their 1, their ult, auto attack, 3, auto attack, 2, auto attack for that auto attack cancel. Loki could be so much more interesting, but HiRez just needs to do something with him. Add an ability, redesign him, buff HiRez, or switch out or just make his decoy better, switch out an ability for another ability. Just HiRez, from a 10 mastery Loki player, just do something about Loki. 'Cause Loki fucking sucks.